In the last lesson, we have seen what were the cyber safety measures, right? And how we need to be secure while we are on the internet. Now we'll see do's and don'ts for students in cyber world. Okay. What are the do's, what they should be doing it, and what they should not be doing it when they are in the cyber world. Now here, first one is adhere to copyright restrictions when downloading material from the internet, including software, games, movies, or music. You should be seeing first whether it's a free or it's a licensed or it's a copyright, because whatever is there on the internet, everything is not free. Few people think that we shouldn't be giving it free because it's my work and I am doing it. So they make it as a copyright and no one should copy that. Okay. So before we copy, we should see that either it's free for download or it's liable, we can copy it. Okay. It can be your software, games, it can be movies, or it can be a music also. So first thing is you should see the restrictions, what are there for that particular. Either it would be a small video. Okay, there are certain websites which give us free videos, but then we shouldn't be going for the other videos, because you might have seen that when we upload certain videos on YouTube, it will find out for the violations. Okay, it will find out for the claims, because if the music or certain part of the video is from the licensed one or copyrighted one, they will claim you that this is the copyright material and you shouldn't be using that. Okay, so first thing is you should be seeing, going through the description. Next, report online link immediately to the teacher and the parents or someone whom you trust. So if you are getting certain harassment online, okay, there was a girl in our college who was being harassed by a boy. Okay, he was his last ex boyfriend, and he got to have one photo which she had pasted on uploaded on the Insta. So he just took that photo with someone, with her friends and all. So he was trying to harass her with that particular photo. Okay. So it was better that she came and told us about this, that teacher, this is happening. And we met the parents and that issue was solved. Okay. So you as the students have to convey the message either to your parents or to your teachers, but don't just sit and listen to all those things. Okay. Use a strong and unique password with combinations of numbers, uppercase and lowercase letters, and some special characters for each account, and change your password frequently. Okay, when we create an account, there is a password section and it tells us whether your password is strong or weak or okay, right? So we need to use many unique things in our password. There should be number, there should be uppercase, lowercase, certain symbols, certain characters. Okay, it's a mixture of all the keys on the keyboard. Fine. So, and your password should be frequently changed. These three things you need to take care of. Fourth one is obtain software from trusted sources. Always scan files before opening them. Right? Whenever we have certain mails also, if we get certain attachments in the email, what are we supposed to do? We should scan those emails first. If they are certain scams, if they are certain virus attacks, okay, so our antivirus will be scanning and the risk may be low if we scan. Okay, and the software which we are, because nowadays what is happening, for each and every work we have a different software. Okay, if I want to create a video, I'll go for certain softwares. I will go and try out a different softwares. Okay, there are a whole lot of softwares in the net, plus certain apps are there on Google Play and all those things. So we need to get the softwares from the trusted sources itself. Okay, we shouldn't be getting the softwares Now you'll see, yes, the website is trusted, the software is trusted, it is marked, it is approved, and we install that. But after installing, there might be certain risky problems. Okay. Next is check to see if the web address begins with HTTPS whenever you sign in online. Okay, so if you have certain work on internet, you just write the address, write the keywords in the Google, and you start searching. Okay, whichever you want, which information you want, you just start write in the search box and you get. But you need to see, when you click on any website, you need to see whether it is HTTP or HTTPS. Okay, HTTPS are the trusted sites, okay, wherein you will not have certain pop-ups, different dirty pop-ups which are coming. Okay, so you should see that HTTPS is the correct one and you should go for it. Sixth one, connect only with known individuals. Only with known individuals. Now, what happens in Insta and on the Facebook? We just try to increase the friends, increase the number of friends. So whoever is requesting you for a friend, you just go on adding them up. But if you know, only add them. If you don't know, don't add them. Don't be their friends. Okay, we never know which person has an intention of what. So only connect with your known individuals, known people. Seventh one, think twice before you post or like or share something related to sensitive topics like politics, religions, etc. Okay, so you need to think whether I am posting, is this post going to create some problem or it will not create a problem? If I am liking certain video, is that video good so that I can give a like? If I am sharing that, see that I am sharing in such a group that it won't be a problem for anyone. Okay, so we need to think twice on any topic whichever we are posting. Next is report to the service providers immediately if the account is hacked. If possible, deactivate your account. If the account is hacked, immediately you need to tell your ISPs, internet service providers, so that the account will be deactivated and immediately it can be solved. Okay, so these were the do's. Next are the don'ts. First thing, don't share your personal information, your real name, date of birth, phone number, etc. unnecessarily. Okay, if you have your Gmail accounts, now there are many fake accounts also, right? But if we want to have a genuine transaction of certain documents, of certain files, okay, whether I am going for online education, so that time the personal information should be correct. But if I am just for fun, just for time pass, if I am creating certain accounts, so see that you're not giving your personal correct information. Okay, don't send your pictures to unknown persons or share them on social media. Very, very, very important. Nowadays, just selfies and all are just coming up. But because of this, a whole lot of disadvantages are coming up. A whole lot of crime is going on with the help of photos and videos. Okay, so don't send your photos on social media. Third one, don't open emails and attachments from the strangers. If you know the person, then only open it. If you don't know, put them in the spam, put them in the trash. Okay, if that person is really in work with you, really it's an urgent one, he may call or he may give you another mail, right? Or he may find out different ways to meet you. But if it's an email from unknown person, from a stranger, don't open that. Don't respond to any suspicious email, instant messages, or web page asking for personal information. Now, there are many suspicious mails and messages. Okay, what we have, you have a lottery, okay, you have won so much so amount of money, you are the one among the winners, all such kind of mails. Okay, So if you see that, don't think like, okay, I got an email which wherein I got a lottery. No, no one is sitting there for giving us the lottery. No one is just giving free money. No. Okay, so don't open those kind of mails also, messages also. Try avoiding opening them. Don't share your password OTP with anyone. Now there are many cases with which that password and OTP are shared. Some or the other way, we are from bank, we are calling you from bank, you have an OTP, I need to activate your account so you can share your OTP. No, we shouldn't be sharing our password and OTP with anyone. No one, whether it would be your bank, whether it would be your airport, your reservation, nowhere. Okay, don't save your username and password on the browser. Now this is also very important. Many a times what happens is a pop-up comes in when we log into our account with giving our user ID and password. One pop-up comes in stating that whether you want to save this for your browser. Okay, so by mistake or knowingly, unknowingly, we just say save, and that particular password and username is saved. Next time when we come to that computer, I just log into my Gmail, user ID and password is there. I can just click on sign in because it is saved, right? So I shouldn't be doing that properly. I should log out and I shouldn't be saving any username and password to my browser. Don't feel don't steal others' information. Okay. Now, if we care about our information, so we should not steal others' information also. Next, don't access or use files without the permission of the owner. Don't steal. I'm not stealing. I'm just going through the files and I'm just seeing. I'm just watching. No, you shouldn't be accessing also. You shouldn't go snoop around the files. No. Okay, just log out of that account and go into your account. Do what work you want to do on that PC. Don't copy software which has copyright without the author's permission. Okay, if it's a licensed for just one PC, don't use it for many other PCs. Okay, taking a crack and using it for many other PCs, don't do that. If it's a copyright, ask the author whether you want to do it. If he permits, then you can go for the copying software. Next, don't bully others online by teasing, threatening, using rude or offensive language, making derogatory or hateful comments. Now, as we were like, we shouldn't be harassed by someone the same way, we should not harass someone. Okay, or tease online or threaten them or use rude or offensive language. Now, many students, a group of students, like they have their own group, but anyhow, whatever language they want, all rubbish, all bad words they use, and just the message is conveyed. Okay, but it is being seen by the WhatsApp team. Okay, whatever messages are there, they are seeing, and if the report goes on, you are being charged. Okay, so don't do that. Each and every website, whichever you are using, let it be your Gmail, let it be your WhatsApp, your Insta, instant messaging apps, whatever you are using, they are being stored in their server, right? If we are using, first only while installing, while downloading, they are asking us for permissions, allow, right? So if we are allowing, those all details are being stored with them. So we shouldn't be doing all these things. Don't meet unknown, even if they are known only through online interaction. Don't meet them alone. Okay. Always inform an adult or a friend. Now, what is happening is online, many different friends are becoming, right? So I have certain friends on the online 1 hour, 1:30, 10 minutes. Huh. So we have certain people who are very fond of us, or we are on chat for a year or so, we know each other very well, but we have not seen. No, you shouldn't be going and meeting those people alone. Through the online transaction, we were friends, but now we are going to meet. Don't do that. Take someone with you, friend or an adult person, and then you can meet. Okay. Don't open or download any attachment from an unknown source, as they may be harmful. From unknown source, if you're getting your email, if you're getting your Skype, if you're getting, okay, any attachments, whatever you're getting, shouldn't be opening that and downloading it. Okay. Understood do's and don'ts? Any problem here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Next are security procedures. What security measures are being taken? First is encryption. It is a method of converting the original message into random text. Okay. Original message, which is there in an English understandable language, but that is being converted into a random text which cannot be read, which should be complex to understand and difficult for a hacker to decode. The idea is to ensure security and safety of data and its transmission. Okay, what is the idea behind this is that our password or the data is secured. It is safe and I can transmit it. Right? So it becomes a little difficult for the hacker to find out or to recognize that particular random text which is in a random form. Okay, I will just show you. Just see one video for encryption. Good morning. Good morning.
A lot of companies today struggle with privacy because Skyflow didn't exist a few years ago. But now we
एनक्रिप्शन के बारे में जरूर सुना होगा, चाहे वो आपका डेटा को सिक्योर बनाने के लिए हो, चाहे वो आपके जीमेल, फेसबुक, ट्विटर के अकाउंट्स को सिक्योर बनाने के लिए हो, चाहे आपकी जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन आप स्टोर करते हैं गूगल ड्राइव पे या ड्रॉपबॉक्स पे उसको सिक्योर बनाने के लिए हो, चाहे वो आपके मैसेजेस को एकदम सिक्योर बनाने के लिए हो, या चाहे अभी रिसेंटली व्हाट्सएप का एंड टू एंड एनक्रिप्शन हो। तो आखिर एनक्रिप्शन क्या है, ये कैसे काम करता है, ये सभी बातें मैं आपसे आज इस वीडियो में करने वाला हूं। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है गौरव, आप देख रहे हैं टेक्निकल गुरुजी। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। दोस्तों वीडियो में आगे बढ़ने से पहले आपको बता दूं गैलेक्सी S7, गैलेक्सी S7 Edge, गैलेक्सी A5 और गैलेक्सी A7 का जो गिव अवे कॉन्टेस्ट है वो भी चल रहा है। आपको वीडियो डिस्क्रिप्शन मैंने उसका लिंक दे दिया है, वहां जाकर आप एंटर कर लीजिए ताकि इनमें से कोई ना कोई मोबाइल फोन जीत जाए। दोस्तों देखिए, एनक्रिप्शन जो है वो कोई नई चीज नहीं है। ऐसा नहीं है कि हम पिछले कुछ टाइम से यूज कर रहे हैं, ये तो हजारों साल पहले से ही हम यूज करते आ रहे हैं। और एनक्रिप्शन का मतलब ये है कि कोई भी डेटा या कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन जब आप किसी को भेजें या कहीं पे आप लिखें, कहीं पे स्टोर करें, तो वो एक ऐसी फॉर्म में हो जिसका मतलब ये हो कि उसको केवल वही इंसान देख पाए जिसको आप दिखाना चाहते हैं, हर कोई उससे कोई मतलब ना निकाल पाए। तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मैं बात करता हूं नॉर्मल एक सिंपल इंक्रिप्शन की, तो मान लीजिए ABCD जो है Z तक, मैंने अगर ये मान लिया कि मैं A को लिखूंगा B को लिखूंगा C को लिखूंगा D, ऐसे करते करते मैं जो भी मेरे को एक्चुअल लिखना होगा मैं उससे एक अक्षर आगे वाला लिखूंगा। तो अगर मेरे को लिखना है टेक्निकल गुरुजी, तो इंक्रिप्शन के बाद में वो क्या बन जाएगा, आप देख सकते हैं नीचे ये कुछ अलग बना हुआ है। तो ये जो कोड है, जब तक किसी को ये नहीं पता कि मैंने एक अक्षर को उसके अगले अक्षर में लिखा है, तो कोई भी इस चीज को डिकोड नहीं कर सकता। तो ये तो हो गया बिल्कुल सिंपल इंक्रिप्शन। अब इस इंक्रिप्शन से आपको वापस अगर ओरिजिनल डेटा चाहिए तो इसके लिए की क्या होगी, कि ये होगी कि जो भी लिखा है उसमें एक एक कम कर दो। तो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैंने लिखा है U, तो U में से एक कम करूंगा तो बन जाएगा T। तो ऐसे करते करते मैं पूरा जो कोड है टेक्निकल गुरुजी में उसको पढ़ सकता हूं। तो ये चीज अगर मेरे को किसी को भेजनी है, तो मैं जिसको भेज रहा हूं अगर उस इंसान को पता है कि इसके लिए की क्या है, तो जैसे ही मैं मैसेज लिख के भेजूंगा सिर्फ वही इंसान जो है उसको पढ़ पाएगा, कि उसको पता है कि इस मैसेज को हम कैसे पढ़ सकते हैं। तो ये तो बात होगी नॉर्मल इंक्रिप्शन की। और बहुत सारे एडवांस टेक्निक्स थी जो हम आज तक यूज करते आए थे, चाहे पुरानी वर्ल्ड वॉर्स के टाइम की बात हो, चाहे पहले जो सीक्रेट मैसेजेस भेजते थे उनकी बात हो। लेकिन कंप्यूटर की दुनिया में इंक्रिप्शन थोड़ा सा अलग है, लेकिन कंसेप्ट बिल्कुल सेम है। दोस्तों अभी के लिए मैं आपसे बात करता हूं पब्लिक की इंक्रिप्शन की, क्योंकि ये टेक्निक बहुत ही कॉमन है और लगभग जितने भी इंक्रिप्शन आपके होते हैं, चाहे ईमेल्स के हों, चाहे मैसेजेस के हों, चाहे इवन व्हाट्सएप का हो, ये बेस्ड होता है पब्लिक की इंक्रिप्शन पे। दोस्तों पब्लिक की इंक्रिप्शन क्या होता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं एक यूजर हूं और एक यूजर मेरे साइड में यहाँ पे खड़ा है, तो हम दोनों के पास में दो दो तरह की कीज होती हैं। मेरे पास में एक तो मेरी प्राइवेट की है जो सिर्फ मेरे पास रहती है, और एक मेरी पब्लिक की है जो सभी के पास रहती है। सेम चीज है उस यूजर के पास भी, कि उस यूजर के पास में भी एक तो प्राइवेट की है जो उसकी अपनी खुद की है, जो खुद के पास रहती है, और एक पब्लिक की है जो सभी के पास रहती है। अब पब्लिक की क्या है या प्राइवेट की क्या है, तो आप की का मतलब ये मानिए कि डिकोड करने का जो फॉर्मूला है वो उस की में लिखा हुआ होता है कि आपको कैसे ओरिजिनल मैसेज को रिकवर करना है। अभी अगर आपने किसी मैसेज को पब्लिक की से लॉक लगा दिया तो वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्राइवेट की से ही ओपन होता है, और अगर आपने किसी मैसेज को प्राइवेट की से लॉक लगा दिया तो वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ पब्लिक की से ही ओपन होता है। आप पहले एक बार ये फंडा दिमाग में क्लियर कर लीजिए। अब मान लीजिए कि मुझे जो दूसरा यूजर है उसको एक मैसेज लिख के भेजना है हेलो, तो मैं क्या करूंगा, जो दूसरे यूजर की पब्लिक की है वो मेरे पास में है क्योंकि वो सभी के पास में है, तो वो मैंने पब्लिक की से हेलो को लिखा और पब्लिक की से उसको लॉक लगा दिया और वो मैंने मैसेज भेज दिया उस यूजर के पास। तो वो यूजर सिर्फ अपनी प्राइवेट की यूज करके ही उसको ओपन कर सकता है, उसके अलावा रास्ते में अगर किसी को वो मैसेज मिल जाएगा तो कोई भी ओपन नहीं कर पाएगा। इसी तरीके से अगर मैं इस चीज को थोड़ा सा सिक्योर बनाना चाहता हूं, अगर मैं ये कंफर्म करना चाहता हूं कि वो मैसेज मैंने ही भेजा है, क्योंकि पब्लिक की तो सभी के पास में है, कोई भी भेज सकता है, तो ऐसे में मैं क्या करूंगा, मैं पहले उस मैसेज को लॉक करूंगा जिस यूजर को भेजना है उसकी पब्लिक की से, उसके बाद में मैं मैसेज को एक और बार लॉक करूंगा मेरी खुद की प्राइवेट की से। मैंने लॉक कर दिया, तो जब वो मैसेज उस यूजर के पास जाएगा तो वो देखेगा कि अच्छा ये तो प्राइवेट की से लॉक्ड है, तो मेरी पब्लिक की जो उस यूजर के पास में है वो उससे उसको पहले अनलॉक करेगा और उसके बाद में वो अपनी खुद की प्राइवेट की से उस मैसेज को अनलॉक करेगा। दोस्तों कंसेप्ट थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन है पब्लिक और प्राइवेट की में, लेकिन जो कंसेप्ट है वो ऐसे ही है और इसी तरीके से काम करता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर मेरे को किसी यूजर को एक ईमेल भेजना है तो वो यूजर जो है वो अपनी पब्लिक की मुझे बताएगा, अपनी पब्लिक की जो है जो यूजर ने मुझे बताई है उसको यूज करते हुए मैं उस मैसेज को लॉक कर दूंगा और वो मैसेज में भेज दूंगा। जब ईमेल सामने पहुंचेगा तो वो जो यूजर है वो अपनी प्राइवेट की यूज करके उसको अनलॉक कर लेगा। तो बेसिकली पब्लिक और प्राइवेट का कंसेप्ट अगर आप इसको 2-3 बार देखते हैं वीडियो को तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा, लेकिन यही कंसेप्ट होता है। अभी दोस्तों ये तो बात हो गई आपके डेटा के ट्रांसमिशन के टाइम पे, कि फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर आप बैंक्स में लॉग इन करते हैं, वेबसाइट्स पे अगर आप किसी ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग साइट पे अपनी डिटेल्स स्टोर करते हैं, लॉग इन करते हैं, चाहे वो जीमेल फेसबुक हो, तो इस तरीके से काम करता है। लेकिन जो डेटा स्टोर्ड है उसको आप कैसे इनक्रिप्ट कर सकते हैं? फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने गूगल ड्राइव पे या ड्रॉप बॉक्स से बहुत सारी फोटोज वगैरह डाल रखी हैं, या आपकी जो क्रेडिट कार्ड की इंफॉर्मेशन है वो स्टोर्ड है अलग अलग वेबसाइट्स में, तो दोस्तों उसके लिए हम काम में लेते हैं हैश टेबल का। तो हैश टेबल क्या होता है? फॉर एग्जाम्पल मेरा नाम है गौरव, तो गौरव जो है वो जहां पे स्टोर होता है तो वो गौरव की फॉर्म में स्टोर नहीं होता है, वो एक इनक्रिप्टेड टेस्ट, यानी कि बहुत ज्यादा बिल्कुल जंबल करके उसको एकदम कुछ अलग ही मतलब निकाल के वहां पे स्टोर करते हैं, और वो रिकवरी वापस से एक की से ही पॉसिबल है, और वो की जो है वो सिर्फ उन वेबसाइट्स के पास में होती है। तो नॉर्मली उसको डिकोड करना इम्पॉसिबल सा होता है, लेकिन फिर भी इम्पॉसिबल कुछ भी नहीं है। टेक्नोलॉजी की दुनिया में जो एक्सपर्ट्स हैं वो लगे होते हैं कि हम कैसे कहीं से कुछ भी इंफॉर्मेशन निकाल लें, जो भी लूप होल्स है वहां पे हम घुस जाएं और उस डेटा को रिकवर कर पाएं। तो दोनों तरफ एक रेस लगी होती है, जो इनक्रिप्टर्स हैं वो लगे होते हैं उसको सेफ बनाने के लिए, और जो इंट्रूडर्स हैं वो लगे होते हैं उसके अंदर कमियां ढूंढने में। तो बेसिकली इंक्रिप्शन का यही फंडा है, लेकिन जो सबसे कॉमन चीज है जो इवन व्हाट्सएप भी यूज कर रहा है वो है पब्लिक की इंक्रिप्शन, जिसमें हर एक यूजर के पास में दो कीज हैं, पब्लिक की सबके लिए, प्राइवेट की खुद के लिए। पब्लिक की से कुछ लॉक किया तो वो खुलेगा सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्राइवेट की से, और अगर प्राइवेट की से कुछ लॉक किया तो वो खुलेगा सिर्फ और सिर्फ पब्लिक की से। दोस्तों मुझे उम्मीद है कि वीडियो आपको पसंद आया होगा। अगर आपके मन में कोई भी सवाल या सुझाव है तो आप नीचे कमेंट करना ना भूलिएगा, और एन्क्रिप्शन के बारे
Okay, it's just a small thing. What we are trying to do is our data should be secure. Okay, now y'all might say, teacher, encryption was very simple one, but then public key and private key, yes, if you go in detail talking about encryption, then there are many things. Okay, so next is SSL. This is also a security procedure what is being followed. SSL stands for secure socket layer. It is the most consistent security model. Through the SSL, transmission of data is encrypted, client server information is authenticated, and also message integrity for TCP/IP connections is secured. Okay, now this is a kind of layer which is between client and server. Fine. Wherever there is a client and server interaction, what do you mean by client and server is clients are we, and if we are using Gmail, we are the clients of Google, and the Google server is having our information, right? So we have a certain layer which is called as secure socket layer. Okay, this is a model which acts for security. Fine. So when we have certain integrity for TCP/IP, TCP/IP is transmission control protocol or internet protocol. When we are using this and we are trying to transmit anything, the data is encrypted. Okay, the data is secured through these layers. If you want to see, we'll just go through copy and I'll just show you things you're happy. Huh.
And this is Sunny. Welcome back. Today my topic is SSL TLS handshake protocol and how it works. Secure Sockets Layer SSL and its newer version Transport Layer Security TLS are cryptographic protocols that provide security on the internet.
Now, what do you mean by cryptography? Is conversion of normal text into some other ciphertext, what we call it as. Okay, random text is also called as ciphertext.
Up to today in 2018, SSL version 3.0 is the version most web servers and browsers support. TLS version 1.1 and version 1.2 are more secure versions. The handshake protocol is basically used between a web client and web server.
Okay, as I told you, we are the clients and there is a server also on which we store our information.
To establish trust and then negotiate what a secret key should be used to encrypt and decrypt the conversation. With the protocol in place, an eavesdropper can only see the connection endpoints but cannot read or modify any of the actual data. Thus, it can protect the user's personal data and ensure a safe transaction. Many people are asking on what layer of OSI model does the protocol operate. Some people say it is on the application layer because it's just HTTP over secure sockets layer, and some people say it is presentation layer because encryption and decryption operate on this layer. But
now, what do you mean by this? Is TCP/IP is a different model and OSI is a different model. These two models are there for security reason only. Okay, certain. So in TCP/IP, it's for application layer that these SSL are working, and in OSI, it is for application and presentation layer. Now, only here it matters is with the how it works, right? So he just showed you with a diagram stating the key is being used for the data to be safe and secure. To open that data and see, there is a private key and public key concept. Next is firewall. Firewall refers to network security, hardware and software. Okay, both it can be considered. Network in the sense hardware and software both. Firewall refers to network security system which blocks certain type of information, forming a barrier between a trusted and untrusted networks. Okay, so if we are or someone else is coming into our network, it is a barrier. If we on our firewall, it does not allow the untrusted people or the unauthorized people to come into our network. It attempts to block the spread of computer attacks. Okay, just see whether we can get.
This is how fast YouTube is with Brave. Notice how
I love your Ferrari.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask one thing.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living?
Yes.
Hey guys, this is DG. Today we are going to understand different types of firewalls and decide which firewall will best suit you as per your implementation environment. So let's start. Firewalls protect our computers from internet hackers. Internet hackers can steal our bank details from our computers and can reduce our bank balance from thousands of dollars to zero within seconds. So firewall is must in a computer or in a computer network. There are three types of firewalls: packet filtering firewall, application or proxy firewall, and hybrid firewall. Before starting with firewall types, you should know what are data packets. When we want to download a file of size say 200 MB from internet, then we will not receive the entire 200 MB data at once, but we will receive small packets, say 5 MB every second. Some of the part of this 5 MB packet is occupied with information like which computer is sending the data, which computer is receiving the data, etc. The remaining portion of this 5 MB packet contains the part of the actual data that we want to download. So, part of the actual data plus some information together forms a data packet or IP packet, and this part of actual data is called payload. Now, we can start with firewall types, starting with packet filtering firewall. Suppose I am downloading a file from internet. When the data packet arrives a packet filtering firewall, it only checks the sender's and the receiver's IP address and the port number present in the data packet. The rules written in a list called access control list are used for data packet verification. If everything is
Okay, what does the firewall do? It has a list of access control. Okay, who can access my network? So if the address is proper, then only it will access, or else it will not access. Okay, so this is how firewall works. If you want, I can share you the link of these videos. Okay,